Desmond. My husband and John in the yellow there and I are the founders of PFLAG Tampa. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about Jenny. Because as Trevor said, Jenny was one of ours. And you've seen her picture on the internet and newspapers and what have you, but that picture says nothing about the life that Jenny had in her. When she first came to PFLAG Tampa, and I want to say it was maybe 8 or 9 years ago, we had been working with the Homeless Coalition of Hillsborough County, and Jenny was homeless, and 2 gay men who were a part of our PFLAG chapter took her in. So she started coming with them to our PFLAG meetings, and oh my gosh, she had this bubbly voice. Every youth at our meeting wanted to take selfies with her. She was wonderful. Oh, but I will say, when she first came, she expressed as male. So as she was living with these 2 gay men who supported her and coming to PFLAG meetings, it's not uncommon for people to transition while they are in a safe place. And that's what happened with Jenny. She started transitioning. She would wear bold dresses. Matter of fact, I think I put on this dress tonight because I really remember her in a long green flowing dress. She loved expressing as a woman. And there was nothing shy at all about Jenny. She had a wonderful, wonderful voice, and she used it. So that big personality, living with these 2 really pretty quiet gay men, was a challenge for all of them. And they all did their best. It lasted for quite a while, but Jenny was incredibly independent. And she wanted to go off on her own. She really needed to be her own person. So that is what happened. Jenny left, and afterwards she came sporadically to a few PFLAG meetings. But also what happens at a lot of PFLAG meetings, people come, they get what they need, and then they don't. So that's what happened with Jenny. We kind of lost track of her over the years, but we never forgot her. And I want to say, when it came up that Jenny was apparently, when they found her murdered, that is, they don't know who did it, they don't know really any of the details, except they do say that she was murdered. And it was right here, like Trevor said, just like 15 minutes away. She was, again, she was homeless. But also, and I don't know whether this was the case with Jenny, but for a lot of trans women, Jenny was Hispanic, trans women of color and Latinx women, survival is tough. Jobs are hard to come by, homes are hard to come by, and survival sex is a real common way to get food in your mouth, basically. So, like I said, I don't know if that's what Jenny was experiencing, but I think it's important for us all to realize that that was probably a big probability that that kind of thing was happening with Jenny. So, PFLAG is America's largest ally organization. For those of you who maybe don't know, it used to be Parents, Families, and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Now, of course, we're much more inclusive, so it's just PFLAG. But as allies, I just want to say we need to do more than just coming. Not that this isn't important, this is very, very important, but we need to take this experience with us. As allies, we know the importance of telling a story. And all of you have a story, and now you have another one. This community needs to be visible. More than anything, they need visibility. This is an endangered community, and people need to know that they need support, and they need to see them. So if you would take that on yourself to make sure that you tell the story, this will be Jenny's legacy. She doesn't have her own voice anymore. Her bubbly voice is gone. But we can carry that in our hearts, and we can pass it on to everybody else. Because I'll tell you what, I will never forget Jenny. And rest in peace, Jenny. Rest knowing that this crowd is not going to forget you, and we will carry your story with us. Thank you.